Alright, today on the channel, we are going to do a little bit different situation. We are playing Alchemy ranked. Yeah, best of one ranked. However, we are playing a standard deck. That's right, this deck has no alchemy cards. We repeat, no alchemy cards in this deck. This is a straight up standard deck, and it's our discard deck that we created a couple of months ago, December maybe? Maybe December, end of November or December. We created this deck quite a while ago. Not sure exactly what was going on in the format at the time, but we thought that hating opponent's hand by filling the deck with discard sounds like fun, which it is sometimes. Why are we waiting so long for the opponent? It's because we're running a standard deck in Alchemy or what? They don't know what to pair us against? Because we're mono black, we're only one color, obviously. But I guess we can keep this. We have Agadeems actually. We're running 23 lands for the simple reason that we have Agadeems instead of the 24 land. So the problem is that we might get mana screwed. We might have to go back to 24 lands, but we're just testing the 24, this Agadeem's version. Yeah, it definitely looks like we're on our way to getting mana screws, so let's just make them discard some more cards. The only thing that this deck is missing is card draw. Actually, we forgot. We should probably add the scry thing. Not scry thing, but the one that you sack a creature to draw 2 cards. Most definitely. Yeah, we are definitely getting mana screwed this game. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, we should have dropped the 3rd land here to make them discard 2 more cards, so we actually have a chance if we make them discard 2 more things, probably a land and another creature. But it seems like that's not likely to happen. Wow, no 3rd land. No 3rd land. We literally only drew 1 land for the whole game. So yeah, I think we should go back to 24 lands, because this is absolutely disgusting. I mean, we already had this 2 turns ago, because we went first. We could have made them discard 2 cards, and then this previous turn we could have made them discard the other 2 cards, so basically their whole hand. Basically. Yeah, okay, yeah, I just gonna concede. This is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Why? We're running 23 lands plus this in the deck. We're not running 20 lands. So let's go back and evaluate our life, as they say. As usual, every time we record a video, this situation happen. If we were not recording a video, we would get perfect hands and perfect draws, and we smash people with this deck. But because we're recording a video, this situation has to happen. I think 3 blood on the snow is enough. And in terms of card draw, we can either run... We don't have a lot of creatures though. Actually, Duress is not that big of a deal. We only have 14 creatures, but we can suck them. So we can actually just do... this, or we can... Yeah, I think we just played this for now. Play 2 Village Rites. We have to take out one more thing. I think 1 Soul Shatter. The deck just runs hand destruction and creature removal, obviously, and it just grinds the win. I mean, the previous game, obviously, we missed 2 land drops. We literally drew only 1 land. I mean, it's our fault we kept the 1 land hand. We should have mulligan. But we thought we might draw lands, because on 3rd turn we have to make them discard. Like, we made them discard the card 2nd turn. On the 3rd turn we could make them discard 2 cards, and on the 4th turn we could have made them discard the other 2 cards. And of course now we get more than enough lands. So, are we playing against one again? Yeah, they keep pairing us against type of decks. But I think this deck doesn't understand actually what we're playing. Let's just go blank them first. Oh, they have black. We didn't even notice they have black. They might counter it, but there's more where that came from. Or they don't have counters. Either way, this is probably gonna end up being a land. We're just testing one of these. Our original deck didn't have this. It's probably gonna be a land most of the time. So let's just go blank them again. They did have counters. Okay. They kept something, but we don't really know what that something is. But either way, we're probably gonna skull raid them the next turn. Yeah, there's nothing better for us to do. We're not in a hurry. There's no point to cast this and try to fight them. And yes, we know this doesn't work with go blank. Obviously, because he will be very small. But it's much better that they don't have anything in their hands than for us to actually whatever. It's kind of bad that we actually played the go blanks because now we can't get rid of this. I guess we should have inscription them and then go blank them. Okay. They basically got to cast nothing. They do have mana now to flush this back, which totally sucks. So let's Inscription of Ruin them. If they flush it back, then that's fine. They still have to discard stuff. We're also not drawing any more lands after we had the opening 3 lands. I mean, we have 3 of these. We managed to draw all of these. They can do this. Yeah, we should have Inscription them. We gotta pay more attention. We should have Inscription them instead of using the second go blank. Just in case they might have this. They're probably wondering if we're done with the card, this hand destruction, but we're not. We have one more hand destruction spell. So they're gonna have to discard whatever those 2 cards are in their hand. They're gonna have to discard it. It is what it is. I mean, that's all we drew. Oh no, they have a counter spell. Well, they can counter this then. That is all we literally drew. That and 3 Blood on the Snow, because God knows against the control deck with 3 Key to the Archives. Come on, give us a break here. I know we made them discard their whole hand, but still. Can we top deck another hand disruption card? If not, we're just gonna have to smash their face with the Hive. Okay. Oh, they discard the balls too. Oh, they still got a card in their hand, but they're tapped out. So let's take out the fairy. Okay, take out the fairy. This guy smashed the facey. And we get to exile. Oh, we need to. They're not gonna bring any of this stuff back, maybe. Same deal. Since we got nothing else to do. Sure, I guess. Nothing we can do about that. Wow! Wow, 2 Faithful Absence back to back. Come on! I mean, give us a break. We don't have that many creatures in the deck. I guess if we top deck a 6 mana, we can cast her. And of course, they put more cards. We should destroy this deck already. Anyway, let's try it. I mean, they might counter it. Okay, they don't have a counter. We should totally destroy this there. But watch, they have Doomscar now? They probably have Doomscar. Close enough. Close enough. Because the opponent always draws whatever they need to draw. Yeah, discard whatever you have. Land. About time. Smash the face. They could have Doomscar, but we don't care. Just cast this. I mean, they have to top deck it. If they top deck it, then good for them. If they don't top deck it, yeah, that's not Doomscar. But they do get to look at 3 cards. So, if they get the Doomscar, we have to Blood on the Snow for Planeswalker. Again? How lucky can you possibly get? Now, this thing is like 7 now. Let's get this guy down and then we suck in to draw cards. We could actually Duress them, but we don't really care. Okay, we can Duress them after they draw their cards. We don't need 3 Meathook Massacre, but we're expecting to play against creature decks. Why we have to play against like control decks suddenly? Problem is they have enough mana to flush this back too, because of 3 Key to the Archive. I mean, that's what we get for playing Alchemy with a non-Alchemy deck. But this thing has just been disgusting. Disgusting effect. I mean, they did get 2 of them. Because we can't access them with Blood on the Snow. That's why it's so annoying. We have to recast them for the full amount. If they kill them normally with Doomscar, now it's like 7 forever. And they get more card draw. Why? Why do we have to face these decks? It's just ridiculous. Just because we are playing ranked? Like, if we don't record videos, we don't face these decks. Like, we should have totally destroyed this deck. What did they take? Can't use any of this. Can we? Try to destroy their Teferi. Get this bad boy down. Make them discard another thing. Get this thing down and pass the turn. Why we have 3 Meathook Massacre? We went from 3 Dooms, Blood on the Snow, and the 4th key. They literally drew all 4 of their keys. What did they get? Approach of the Second Sun? And we thought we had such a good start. Another Teferi. How many did we kill? Didn't we kill like 3 of them? 2. Killed 2 only. Oh, they discard Time War, so they didn't get approach. If they got approach, we would have been dead. So now we have to attack this Teferi. Wait, why did they get to untap? Okay, we don't even know when it's their turn, when it's our turn. It looks like we have to deck them now. If we cast this and we have this, but we can't crew because this comes into play tapped. it's like we literally have 35 cards, they only have 24. Oh no, they keep putting the cards back. This deck is just, why does this have to happen when we're trying to record videos? Why can't we play just, if honestly we play just mono white life gain or something, like we play creature decks until now, and now we try to record the video and we get the mana screwed. Matchup. Yeah, sure. I think we're just gonna cast this for 0. We don't have a lot of creatures. Yeah, enough already. The thing is, they're not gonna deck because they play the other thing that puts cards back from the graveyard. This thing. We have 3. Oh, that's why they took an extra, because time warp. We have 3 gold blanks, so we need to top deck another gold blank to get rid of their graveyard. That's what we need to do. Otherwise, there's no chance for us to win. How are we going to top deck one? No idea. Absolutely no idea. Yeah, this seems like a huge waste of time. It's just incredible because we smashed people until now. As soon as we start to record the video, this happens. Not sure what they're talking about in terms of good game. Sure, but he crewed the boat already. Just doesn't do much now that we killed the Teferi. Did they get approach of the second sun? We have no idea what they got. But if they put the thing back, can they actually just continue to put that thing back? How many lands do they have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have even like same amount of lands, 11. So they should have lands. Like how many did they actually discard? Another Teferi? Like they're playing 5 Teferis or something? Like how many lands did we get rid of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so they should have a lot of lands. This better be the last Teferi. They have to counter this, but they can't bounce it with divide by 0. We cast. And we attack Teferi. I mean, these are basically useless. We're playing with 2 useless cards in our hand. $16, 11 lands plus another 6, so 17. They're playing 24, so 4. They should have 4 more. Yeah, out of the top 10 cards, 4 of them should be lands. So they only have 10 cards usable in their library. Lucky for us, we actually have enough mana to Wait, this thing kills artifacts too? This is just retarded. This is what we get. We're so happy to play our plain standard deck in Alchemy. Take that, Alchemy. But this is what we get. We get the one deck that abuses Alchemy cards, and we actually have no Alchemy cards in our deck. And also we keep drawing this creature removal against a deck that plays no creatures, literally. Literally. Let's get this guy down. So they have to discard that one card. Okay, or not get him down apparently, because randomly they still have one divide by 0. But they can cast this. We still have finally make use of our Meathook Massacres. The fact that this is perpetual, it's just retarded. Absolutely retarded situation. Or let's hope they don't have another counterspell. I mean, they should have run out of counterspell by now. Just 4 is enough. They know we have this in our hand. How many lands? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plus 5, 18. So they still have 5 lands left in their deck out of 12 cards. They should have 4 or 5 lands left out of their cards. Oh, doesn't matter which one we keep. Let's try to go for this guy. They could counter him, but we don't really care at this point. So they have 8 cards and maybe 4 lands left. 10 cards left. They play a land. Yeah. Okay, so three lands left. Unless they have another land in their hand. If not, they have 3 lands left. So they're running out of playable cards. We have to kind of stall them so they mill, obviously. They have less cards than us. We can make them discard. We haven't drawn Tergrid either, which kind of sucks. So let's go for this guy first. Make them discard the card. Then we can cast this bad boy. Bad boy, bad boy. Yeah. Pass the turn. Hold up this guy to suck him. They got 8 cards left. Shh. Actually, gonna suck him. Actually, we shouldn't have sucked him. We should have sucked this. Okay, we screwed up. Screwed up royally because he could be cast for 5 mana. But that's okay, we still have something to make them something. Can make them discard whatever they have. Yeah, you have 2 cards in hand. They have 2 lands left out of 7 cards. The fairy is working overtime. Okay. So first get this bad boy down. Yeah, we screwed up him, but I think we're gonna have to screw up by sacking him. Because we don't have Laurent Snow anymore. We have this guy actually that can bring him back. But we gonna deck them, I think. We're gonna deck them at this point. They have 2 lands left in the graveyard. I mean in the library. 6 cards, 2 lands left. 1 land left. 6 cards. So they have 5 other cards and 1 land left. Oh boy, what a game. What a game, what a game, what a game. Just kill Teferi, obviously. What else do we want to cast? Cast this bad boy. And we can actually hold him. because if they don't play, oh, they got another land. Okay, so they basically GG's. Attack. I mean crew, but it doesn't really matter. We attack them because they're going to deck. The deck. So they have 4 cards. We need our second go blank to really. Oh, there we go. There we go. Good game. Good game, opponent. Your whole graveyard is going to hell. Oh boy, what a grind! What a grind for this win. For hitting platinum. What a grind. This is why you don't give up for these 20-minute games. This is what they get for playing no creature deck. Oh boy, okay. Okay, that was something. That was something. An example of when card advantage literally does not win you games. Card advantage does not win you games in this one strange situation. The reason it does not win you games is because we actually have more card. It's not even card disadvantage. We have no idea what to call it. So these guys were our favorite creatures. Man, when they leave standard, we're not gonna feel happy. The Nullpriest and the Nighthawk Scavenger, the 1-2 punch, as they say. Another blue-eye deck. Sorry, did we miss some memo somewhere? Why we have all this stuff in our hands? Actually, it helped us last game, but why do we have all this Meathook Massacre if we're not gonna face creature decks? This deck theoretically is good against control. As you can see, they try to control us and we just smacketh them away. We can try for Nighthawk Scavenger. I mean, we are heavy discard deck. We're not really a creature deck at all. Again? Why? What have we done to deserve this fate is the question. Why do we have to play 2 blue-white? I guess this has black too, but we have to save Soul Shatter to deal with this. What have we done to deserve this? And why can't we draw more discard? The previous game we just made him discard like almost everything. Okay, I guess we can Soul Shatter the Mind Flare. Bye-bye, Mind Flare. Okay, this deck is not as obnoxious as the previous deck. Still pretty obnoxious. We have a rogue. Oh, this is also rogue. She is a cleric. Yeah, that's good you put that in the graveyard. Hopefully we can draw another go blank. Again? Why suddenly all these decks think like they gotta play that? And why we have to face them with discard? Why can't we face like whatchamacallit? It's basically the same deck except it's got 1 extra color. And obviously they don't know that the previous deck lost. But we don't want to play against another deck where we have to play them until they mill. Because they're not gonna concede. Like the only difference is they got black. What do they got black for? No idea. Attack. We don't have any to cast. Oh, he's 7. I guess we can cast him. I mean, they can kill him too. Yeah. Not much we can do. Because they think we're playing like a creature deck, but we're actually not playing a creature deck. Sure. Come on, go blank. We need to top deck a second go blank so we can exile both of these and then they might actually concede. Please, not another, we're just gonna say, not another Divine Purge. Cast her because she's a cleric, but they only have one card anyway. We could look at two cards. I mean, it doesn't matter because they're gonna draw more cards because we can't draw a second go blank at the opportune time. We just cannot. We cannot. Yeah, of course. We need a second one. Why do we have to get match trapped? Why does Arena think it's fun to match up mono black against control decks? Mono black this card. It's just attack first. We can actually cast this for 7. Obviously we can play the 3 life for this because we don't really care about life. Okay, that's even better. That is even better. Attack for 1. Pay the 3 life. We don't need to reanimate anything. Cast this big boy. What next? Do they have another one of these? We haven't drawn enough like hand distraction. We only draw one hand distraction card. Actually, besides this guy. And this guy. But next time we can cast this guy and they have to show us 2 cards. That was on their turn, right? Yeah, of course they have another one. Sure. Phew. What a way. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive when they tap down. Unfortunately, they use both of these. They use 2 memory deluge already, which really sucks for us. Really sucks for us. But we still have this guy. He's just very slow. Okay. And attack, hold up Soul Shatter in case they want to attack us with the hole. The hole. Sure. Suck it. That's right. And now we cast this bad boy, so they have to discard whatever the card is. And then they're in top deck mode. Come on. Discard it. Okay, it's a counter spell. Congratulations. Yeah, let's attack. And we're gonna play this for 0. Just in case they have something to kill our stuff. So, need to draw another Soul Shatter. I think we only have 2. We only put 2. So they can actually start to beat us with the hole. Yeah, they can start to hit us with the hole of Stone Giants. Fortunately, because, yeah, of course now we top deck lots of lands. No, we have to block the hole. We don't die. Because opponent just... They play the same deck back to back. Like, this is how ridiculous this is. Like, there's no other deck for us to play. Why are we paired up against the control decks? They think this is a bad matchup for us because we're slow, we're not fast, but like honestly, both guys, both players, like they got all the good stuff. Like this thing wasted one of our turns, and they just drew like 3, 4 Vanishing Verse. How many Divine Purge? 3 Divine Purge and 3 Vanishing Verses at the beginning of their, I don't know, game life, whatever it's called. And of course we top deck lands and lands. When we had 23 lands, we got mana screwed, remember? Now when we have like 24 lands, all we draw are lands. So I think they don't want to attack us with this. They got something. Of course it's approach. Of course it's approach. And we top deck 3 lands in a row, because why wouldn't we top deck 3 lands in a row? Why would we not top deck 3 lands in a row? When we could have thrown anything. Creature, discard spell, anything would have been good at this situation. But we drew 3 lands in a row. Because Arena does not want us to win another match with this deck for some reason. For some unexplained reason. Like, what are they holding lands? Just attack with the hole. You can't block this guy anyway. He's flying. They got enough mana to cast whatever they want. If they want to, yeah, they have to attack with the hole because they're just wasting time. Sure. That's good. That is a good top deck, not gonna lie. So they could have another remover spell, but we don't really care. They have another board wipe. They're not gonna survive to draw their approach. That doesn't save them. Unbelievable. Okay, so they bounce a guy and they take a guy. Just absolutely unbelievable. Out of all the things that they could have had in their hand, they had to have the 2 things that can actually stall them. The 2 things that can actually stall them. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's ridiculous the stuff that they're drawing. Like, why can't they be drawing lands? They have 3, 6, 8 lands. We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lands. We have 4 more lands than them. And they drew more cards than us. They only discarded 1 land. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. Look at this, no lands. Why are they not drawing lands? This is probably a land in their hand. It has to be a land. It absolutely has to be a land. Hopefully we top deck a creature so that if all our guys die, they lose to this. We need another creature because we can activate this as a creature and attack. We need another creature. What? We literally need another creature. Just block with him. Come on, I mean we top deck 3 or 4 lands in a row. We just need one creature. We actually need 1 removal spell for him. And then we can attack them with this in the air, and that's game over. That is a creature. Discard, please. Yeah, they did have a land. We can't attack because if we attack, they gain 4 life. We passed the turn. If they attack us, we can activate this and triple block. So it has to kill everything. Yeah, of course. Of course you top deck. Of course. What oops? Like they drew like less lands than us. And of course they do approach. Yeah. Rigged games. As soon as we hit platinum, we hit rigged games, everyone. 3 lands in a row. And opponent just draws business spells. They were 8, 9 cards. They were 8 cards deeper in their library than us. And they actually drew less lands than us. And they drew basically all the remover spells. It was absolutely horrendously disgusting. And on top of that, we had to play the same deck 2 games in a row. Where was this all these games? Where was Tergrid's Lantern all these games? We could have easily make them lose life. Especially with all the lands we have, we could untap this like 3 times. We went up to like 12 lands. 12 lands last game. We have 2 of these in the deck. Oh, what is this now? What is this now? Mirror match? It is a mirror match, is it not? Oh no, is this terrible deck? Okay. So the good news against this terrible deck is that we actually have enough board wipes that we don't really care about tokens. That's the reason we have, not this, but Massacre. The reason we have 3 Massacres in the deck. It's because of this crazy deck. Crazy. Cray. It's cray deck. Sure. Can we top deck a Massacre for the win? Like, honestly? Massacre, no. No, that would be too much to ask, so whatever. We just take the damage. Whatever, 6 or 7 points of damage. Make sure everything goes to hell. Yeah, of course opponent has 3. Of course opponent has 3 Edgars, because why would they not have 3 Edgars? Can we top deck Massacre this game? I mean this turn? I think we just get Tergrid here instead of him. We don't really need to gain life. And if they don't have removal... Oh, that was sweet. That was as sweet as it gets. There we go. Yeah, our deck's supposed to eat this deck alive. Supposed to eat their lunch. Supposed to eat their lunch. Too bad we didn't get Tergrid out. Because all these guys that died, they do get 2 cards from this stupid witch thing, but... And we can't kill enchantments, so if they cast something, but... Meh. Let's just get this done. They might not have a way of dealing with this either. They can probably sack the cat, but we don't really care what we lose. The scavenger or the blood on the snow. They don't want to sack the cat, okay, that's just weird. I thought they like to sack the cat. Yeah, okay. Okay, open. Destroy all the critters. That's a lot of blood tokens. That is a ton of blood tokens. Huh? Unfortunately, they can start sucking the blood tokens because of course we got our worst luck imaginable. Wait, why would they not suck blood tokens? Oh, that's why, because they want us to lose life when we suck blood tokens. Why does this have to happen to us? Why? Why does this have to happen to us? Bring the vampire guy back. Make them suck like a Brock token. Yeah. We lose 1 life, but then we gain 1 life. Suck it. Suck the blood token, but we lose 1 life, but there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, it sucks, because the 1 game we actually get Tergrid's Lantern, we have to face a deck that just has a lot of things against Tergrid's Lantern. For all intents and purposes, let's just attack with the vampire. We have 7 mana, so we can only untap this once. But they're gonna get something, so we can actually go blank them after they get something. This is not gonna be... Why do these games have to be so grindy? We're not playing a grindy deck. Like, we literally are not. Yeah, you're not going to get to cast that, unfortunately. And everything else goes to Bye bye hell. Yeah, there you go. And suck another blood token, and then untap and suck another blood token, and life goes on. Yeah, they had to get the double vampire out. This would have finished them because they would have to suck the enchantments. This would have finished them a long time ago. Let's just hope they top deck a land. Let's hope they top deck a land. Yeah, congratulations. You're running out of blood tokens. Okay. No luck for us. No luck for the wicked, but of course we top deck a land. The good news is we can still hit them for one. And we can untap this twice now. So suck a blood token. Yeah, you're gonna lose all your blood tokens this turn. Untap. We go down to 17, but it doesn't really matter. Suck a blood token. Because next turn, hopefully they don't have any more blood tokens, so they're gonna have to lose a lot of life or start to suck these enchantments. Grindiest games ever. When we don't record videos, we win games quickly. When we have to record videos for the channel, this stuff happens. Yeah, 3 wedding announcement. Yeah, of course. Of course, 3 wedding announcements. Every single opponent just draws multiple of their best cards. And what do we draw? We draw unlimited lands. 3 lands in a row. If we run 24 lands, we would, 23 lands, we would get mana screwed, like what happened the first game. When we run 24 lands, this is the second game we top deck 3 lands in a row. Like, we're not even joking. The second game we top deck 3 lands in a row. Okay, you have to start sucking the wedding announcements. Come on. Gotta suck this. Why would you suck a creature? Okay. I mean, we don't care if they suck the creature. That also works for us. They have less creatures to attack us with. They should suck the brush stroke or one of these things. They took the damage. Okay. Let's hope we top deck another Meathook Massacre. Yes. 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 We want to do it for 4. Ta-da! Doesn't matter which one we keep. Bye bye everybody. Gain some life. Come on, time to suck some enchantments. Grindiest games in the history of grindy games. Oh no, they can discard. They can discard now. Yeah, just suck that thing, yeah. It's literally the only benefit of mana flooding is the fact that we can untap this stuff. This can kill our Hive of the Tyrant, but we're not gonna use this to attack anyway. Wait a second, opponent, we just realized, opponent only has 6 lands and we have 10? They have to keep this in their hands so they can discard it. That is just disgusting. 11. Okay. Once we hit 12, we can actually do this 4 times in one turn. If we top deck another land. So we have double the lands because, of course, we have double the lands. The good news is they have to suck something actually because they're only at 5 life. And we can do this one more time. So they have to suck one of these enchantments. I don't think they want to suck the creature. They did sack a creature. Okay. Not sure why they want to keep these enchantments. Like, it pumps all their creatures, but now they have to sack one. Or you want to lose 3 life and go to 2. Come on. Come on. The grindiest games in the history of grindy games. Literally, after the first game that we got mana screwed and we lost, every single game that we played since then has been super grindy. Yeah, you can attack us for 5. Sure. And of course, we top deck unlimited Meathook Massacre. Discard the card. Yes. Untap. Should just do this for us automatically. You have to sacrifice your wedding. Come on. Bye bye wedding. Okay, untap. Sacrifice your wedding. They don't have hasty, guys. Just concede already, Mr. Snoo. And pass the turn. Concede. Concede. Yes. So there you have it. Mono black hand destruction. In Alchemy, even though it's a standard deck. Most grindiest games ever recorded in the history of grindy games. We literally only play 3 games in 50 minutes. Because the first one we conceded quickly. 3 games in 50 minutes. This is not what we want to do with our life. So thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe for more daily MTG content videos.